Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, subscribe, hete.
Face TV was Swoby.
We recall that on 29th of July 2024, the command paraded two confessed kidnappers, Shukuma Batlomi and Igwe Monday, who led operatives of the command to a forest in Ijebu Igbo, where the remains of their victims were buried in a shallow grave. During the briefing, I did say that it was a 7-man gang and that the other 5 members of the gang are on the run. I am indeed excited to announce to you that they have all been arrested and have all made confessional statements. The sophistication and pattern of their modus operandi will be clearly highlighted for a better understanding of the sequences of their year-long reign of terror in Ijebu Igbo axis of the state. On 28th July 2023, at about 0100 hours, at Ojowo area of Ijebu Igbo, Ogun State, 4 armed men invaded the house of one Rahim Assis and robbed him and his wife, one Rahim Afolashade, of their valuables. The armed men later went to another house belonging to one Oluwaseun Oworu Samuel and shot him with a gun through the window before they have access to his house and robbed him of his POS machine, recharge cards, and cash and other valuables. The armed robbers left the victim in his pool of blood. Oluwaseun Oworu Samuel was later taken to Babcock University Hospital for medical attention, but he died on 4th August 2023 at the hospital. His corpse was deposited at the morgue for autopsy. On 2nd October 2023, at about 0130 hours at Egbe area, Oke Super, Ijebu Igbo, Ogun State, the same gang stormed the house of Adegbenga Adenino, male, and kidnapped his daughter, one Elizabeth Adenino, aged 17 years, to an unknown destination. The kidnappers later collected the sum of 3,100,000 naira as ransom through the money point account belonging to late Oluwaseun Oworu Samuel that was shot earlier at his residence. The kidnappers refused to release the victim after the payment of the ransom. They eventually killed her and dropped her corpse into a well at Okeagbo, Ijebu Igbo. Still on 11th November 2023, at about 22:10 hours, the same gang invaded the house of the traditional ruler of Akparaki Ijebu, one Professor Julius Niyi Benedict, male, and robbed him and his wife, one Abigail Olubomi, of their phones and other valuables. They shot at the traditional ruler and kidnapped his wife to an unknown destination. They transferred the sum of 15,050 naira from the account of the kidnapped victim to the money point account of late Oluwaseun Oworu. The kidnappers later tied down the victim and abandoned her inside the forest. The kidnapped victim eventually escaped unhurt and reunited with her family. Still on 23rd November 2023, at about 21:30 hours, behind Abusiedu Academy School, Ijebu Igbo, Ogun State, the same gang kidnapped one Ogunyemi Femi at his residence and took him to an unknown destination. The kidnappers did video recording of the victim and forwarded it to his family, demanding for ransom. The kidnappers collected a sum of 3 million naira as ransom through same money point account belonging to late Oluwaseun Oworu Samuel. The kidnappers refused to release the victim after the payment of the ransom and eventually killed him, and his corpse was dropped to a shallow grave at Jakpara Forest, Ijebu Igbo, Ogun State, but the corpse has been recovered. Again, on 27th February 2024, at about 20:44 hours, one Kehinde Temitayo was about entering his house at Surulere, Ipojo Golden Estate, Ijebu, Ogun State, when four armed men of same gang intercepted him at the gate. The armed men escorted him to his room, robbed him and his wife, one Mojisola Adidayo, female, of their mobile phones and other valuables worth 1,069,000 naira. The armed men later abducted the complainer to an unknown destination and threw him into the well at Imokwe Forest in Ogun State. After doing a short video recording of him at gunpoint, compelling him to tell his family to pay a ransom of 10 million naira. The armed men forwarded the video recording to the victim's family to coerce them to pay the ransom. The victim crawled out of the well and escaped miraculously. On 1st March 2024 at about 20:14 hours, Mojisola Adidayo, female, received a notification from Facebook through her email that her password was just reset using a particular phone number on a black Android phone that was earlier stolen by the armed men that kidnapped the husband. Still on 12th March 2024, at about 22:45 hours, one Oladokun Matthew, male, and his wife, one Oladokun Bolanle, together with their 5 children, arrived at their residence at Akondi Street, Ijebu, Ogun State, and 5 armed men attacked them. The armed men robbed them of their valuables and kidnapped his wife, one Oladokun Bolanle, to an unknown destination. The kidnappers later collected ransom but refused to release the victim. In their usual pattern, the victim was killed and her corpse was dropped in a shallow grave at Ijebu. Her remains has, however, been recovered and released to the family. As it stands, the perpetrators have succeeded in killing 2 persons. One, late Elizabeth Adelaje Adelina, aged 17 years, and late Oladokun Bolanle, female. Presently, we have 8 suspects with us. With the addition of the 2 earlier arrested, altogether we have 10 suspects. And exhibits recovered include 1 blue Techno Camon phone and 3 expended cartridges. Following a conclusive investigation, all suspects being paraded will be charged to court for prosecution. Thank you.
Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, subscribe, hete.
Face TV was Swoby.